Today on Real Pilates, we're going to continue to talk about weight loss. So now here at the end, the last Mohican, all of these things I've told you about weight loss. I haven't talked about cardio yet, have I? No, I've talked about food because food has such a huge impact on your hormones and on your metabolic rate and on your mental state and on your joy of living. There are different ways that you can lose weight. Obviously, the intuitive eating is going to make us a home run. But you can raise your caloric set weight, your amount of calories that you need a day so that you don't gain weight, so that you stay in homeostasis or your point set, right, of weight. So if you build lean muscle, that lean muscle, as I sit here, is burning calories. So I can eat more calories per day because now I have more lean muscle and it just burns the calories. So now my set point, my weight set point of calories has been raised. Strength training, which is real Pilates, will build lean muscle. Cardio, aerobic and anaerobic, will also raise the amount of calories that you can consume weekly when you start to incorporate some easy, light cardio. So let's look at the different cardio. Walking for an hour will burn about 150 calories. Jogging, which is a little faster than walking, about 280 calories. And again, in all of these that I'm giving you, the heavier you are, the more you burn. The lighter you are, the less you burn because you have less weight that you're carrying, and that's just how that is, okay? So when you run and you're just running, which is not jogging, which is running, you can burn up to 500 calories an hour. So let's say if I weigh 155 pounds, which I don't think, but I don't weigh myself, so I don't really know. If you weigh 155 pounds and your neighbor weighs 130 pounds and you both go run for an hour, me, that I weigh 155 pounds, will burn 20% more calories than my lighter friend when we do the same cardiovascular activity, 20% more just from having that 15-pound weight difference, right? 30 to 55 is 50, it's about 20 pounds. Okay. So why does cardiovascular activity work? Because I'm moving. No, it's not the muscle moving. It is the muscle moving that requires more oxygen. Oh, breathing is what burns more calories, which is easy to do with cardiovascular, aerobic, and anaerobic activity. Because even though you're aerobic and you're walking, or anaerobic without air, with your walking or running, you're still using oxygen. So every liter of breath, not gallon, liter, burns 4 calories. So if you just do what's the Japanese called long breathing, that you breathe in through the nose 3 seconds and breathe out 7 seconds, that will speed up and you will burn more calories because you are taking more oxygen in. Nasal breathing burns more calories per hour than mouth breathing. We've talked about this in other tips and tricks, is because when you breathe through the nose, your nose makes nitrous oxide. That nitrous oxide, yes, the stuff in whipped cream that you talk funny, the nitrous oxide that your nose makes helps your body, and it just absorbs oxygen differently, and it binds and burns faster, more calories. So if you have more rib space, and I talk about this in class, stick your finger in between any ribs. You have ribs here. Can you feel it? Push. You have ribs here. If you have barely one finger in any rib space, you have a rib that is contracted, and so your lungs will expand only to the size of your rib cage, right? If you take a breath in through the nose and expand the ribs, how many fingers can you get in between each rib? I can get 3 in between my ribs, but I've been doing Pilates for 50 years. You will increase the rib space with more Pilates that you do. With increased rib space, there's more energy flowing, yes, but each breath you take when you're seated on your couch, eating your potato chips, yes, watching a movie, you will be burning more calories because every little bit of air that you gain burns calories. More breath, more calorie consumption. This is why cardiovascular works, because you're getting more air. And I love you dearly. This is Pilates Master Nikki. No dieting for you. Breathing, strength training, live long and prosper. I can't do that. See you next time in